Fred Kagonye, KT News, Nairobi.
Meanwhile, the opposition is calling for the immediate resignation of Inspector General of Police Japhet Koome and Nairobi Police Commander Adamson Bungei following the killing of Rex Masai by a suspected police officer during Thursday's finance bill protest in Nairobi. Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka has further asked the Director of Public Prosecutions to institute charges against Koome and Bungei for failing to protect demonstrators despite protesting peacefully. KTN's political affairs reporter David Muthoka with the details.
A day after Rex Masai, a young protester who was demonstrating in the Nairobi Central Business District on Thursday, was shot dead by a suspected police officer, the opposition has called for action against the said officer.
Rex, like all his comrades, was peaceful, unarmed, and non-violent, but he was senselessly gunned down by a police bullet. We demand that these perpetrators of police brutality be arrested and charged with murder before a court of law.
Rex's only crime was to fight for the rights of Kenyans. His only crime was to come out and ensure that he fights the draconian finance bill. Rex committed a crime of only ensuring that the price of unga is not increased, the price of other goods, food stuff, are not increased.
Speaking at the SKM Command Center in Karen, Nairobi, Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka and other opposition leaders further want Inspector General of Police Japhet Koome and Nairobi Police boss Adamson Bungei also charged in court over the murder of Rex.
Koome, we know that you are vicariously liable to the murder with malice aforethought of one Rex, and therefore you must resign, and the DPP must institute a criminal charge of murder against your person.
The opposition leaders also trained their guns on President William Ruto for endorsing the finance bill of 2024 that took thousands of Gen Z protesters to the streets countrywide on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. According to the leaders, there are sufficient grounds to impeach President Ruto, adding that the process to make Ruto the first sitting head of state to ever be removed from office in the country was already in motion.
Just the way he has pushed this draconian bill down the throats of Kenyans, he has pushed that decision to deploy to Haiti against court orders. There are things that he has done in blatant violation of our constitution that constitute grounds for impeachment. So we want to make it very, very clear that as a coalition, working with the LSK and other interested parties, we are working on it.
The leaders also hit out at some 204 members of parliament who voted in favor of the finance bill and called on this week's protesters to recall the MPs for allegedly betraying the country.
To the 204 traitors, Kenyans know your names, your homes, your relatives, your businesses, and your mobile phone numbers. More importantly, they will use all constitutional means available to inject you from the august house.
The Constitution provides that voters can recall members of parliament over poor performance after 2 years in office. The opposition has pledged to work together with the Gen Z protesters to reject oppressive laws and put the government in check. David Muthoka, KTN News from the Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka Command Center in Karen, Nairobi.
Elsewhere, angry youth from